What is up everyone, DailyGamer here, and today I am back with my second episode of the Let's Play. That is right, I'm on ftb Ultimate on the ftb.bedcraft.eu server, also known as Bedcraft obviously. But I am here continuing the episode, continuing this season. So why don't we go ahead and let's get started. So last time I was building this base, I was trying to build a wooden mansion. And to me this just looked wrong. I'm not sure it looked wrong to you, but to me it was looking wrong. And I know why, because I built this the wrong shape. Let's see here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's off by one piece. I was off by one, I think. It's supposed to be a 14 by 14. So let's see, how big is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I did a 12 by 12, so it's supposed to be a 14 by 14. Which I do have plenty of wood, I do believe. I just don't have any resources to get another iron axe, which is not good at all. But let me go ahead and put on the server real quick, and then I'll be right back on the thing. I can't get used to typing in DailyGamer instead of Secret5, because that used to be my other name. Because I used to be Secret5 before that account, before something happened to that account. So I have to get used to typing in DailyGamer again, which was really oddly strange. But I will get used to it eventually, because it just makes sense. I will have to get used to it, of course. But let me go ahead and vote. And I see that our owner, if you look down the text in the chat stuff, we have our owner father on the server. He is the owner of this server, obviously, like I keep saying. But he was, I think something happened, I'm not exactly sure. But he's officially on, which I'm glad to say he's back on. I'm just going to say welcome back, father. Just going to say welcome back, man. It's really good to see him again. It's really good. It's good to see you. It's always good to see the owner back. It's always good. Really is. Okay, so let me put back some stuff that I don't need back in here. I do need charcoal, of course, but this is everything. This is far gone. Last time I played, I had to find a place, and I was trying to find something to build. So I was thinking about what mansion to build, but then I did not know at all what size, because I kept building this incorrectly. So now I know, which I'm glad about. But I am here just continuing my place and just continuing on, moving forward, you know, moving forward, everyone's moving forward. But I'm gonna need another axe like real soon. But let's see if I can find some cobble. Let's see if I can find some cobble or possibly some even iron. I do believe that there's a ravine or something like that somewhere close by, right? I do recall in my first episode there was a ravine or something before. Let's see. I don't have Optifine, which is something I should have got before I started, but it's okay though. I'm not complaining, I'm not complaining at all. I did set my home base, so I can't get lost there. Let's see if there's any iron down here. Hopefully there's no mobs. You gotta be careful, I'm not using any sound. So if there are any mobs, I just gotta be super careful right now. Don't want to die. I really thought that was diamonds, but then I realized that was uranium. That's okay though. But I am basically doing like a let's play. I don't think anyone else really does. Because mine is all about the Modpack ftb Ultimate. Others usually do other stuff. I thought I just saw something. I don't know why possibly because oh, look at this, all this iron. So I got some uranium. Uranium's helped to make some power sources later on, like upgraded power sources, like different kinds of solar panels. Iron is for armors, iron's honestly for a lot of stuff. Iron's like the main thing you can find, besides cobble, obviously. Iron's like one of the main things you can find. But how are you two doing, Cole and Epic Sizzle? How are you two doing? Wait, is that iron? No, it's iron there. No, it's not, it's dirt. And more copper. Copper will help me out build some sources and stuff. Copper's honestly something that's, in my opinion, it's a little bit hard to find. To others, it's not. To me, it is. Like, depending on how far you go in the cave, copper is a little bit harder to find. But copper you can only find in certain places, like certain levels. Like with every ore. Are other people in the server? Yes, there are other people in the server, but this is like a multiplayer. It's an online multiplayer server. So if any of you have the Modpack, type in the IP address, you can join. We can all play at the same time. I mean, it's an online multiplayer server, it's up forever. I just prefer it better than just me playing. Because, I mean, it just kind of sucks like we're the only person on, you know? You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you do, but it's good. So I'm not sure at all what's going on right now because people are talking to father who's the owner, like I keep saying. So, something about some login security. I don't really know at all what's going on with them, but it's okay though. I need to install Switch. Okay, so what I did, I have the ftb Modpack, which I believe if you look in Discord, let me check Discord real quick, y'all. Let me go ahead and check Discord. I know I put it in Discord before. I believe it's in the Minecraft chat. If you look in the Minecraft chat, I put the old FTB launcher there. The old FTB launcher, the exe version of it is on there. So if you have a PC, it should work really good for you. It really should. So I got almost 16. It's not off by, but yeah, it's close enough. I just need 3 iron. So all I need is just 3 iron. Just put this in there. I'm gonna give this a moment to burn, and then I'm gonna switch it up with some coal, because some coal will really work out right now. Come on. I just need 3 iron because I'm gonna need another axe. There we go. I'm just gonna put this right there. There we go. Smelt some ores. Smelt some ores. There we go. Put some in there and there. I don't need any uranium right now. I don't need copper right now, so I'm not worried about smelting that. Don't need marble. Don't need any dirt. Cobble. I'm not too worried about right now because I have that. I don't need sand. The rest of the stuff I possibly need. Don't need quartz. But there's a lot of stuff you have to understand when you're playing a brand new Modpack. You have to understand a lot of things. But thanks for being here. Episodes. I'll see you later, my dude. Thank you so very much, man. I really do appreciate you being here. But I need to get me some more, what's it called? Some more, oh wow, I'm really speechless right now. Some more ores, some more stuff. But this right here, this canvas bag, this will allow you to hold ores. If you try to hold other stuff, or no, I'm sorry, you can hold anything. So a canvas bag is, let's see, 30 slots, I believe, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sorry, 27 slots. So you can hold 64 stacks of 27 different items, or same item, doesn't really matter. But this is really good to have at the very beginning because it holds stuff for you rather than you having to fill up your whole entire just inventory. This will help keep extra space, which is really helpful at times. And trust me, later on, it really does become helpful. I'm telling you right now from experience, it does help out. But I need to expand this a little bit. So here, so this was 12. I really got to expand this, and then every once in a while we'll get like a new person. So what I like to do, because I'm friendly and everything, I like to say welcome to the player, because it's awesome saying welcome. And some people I will know because I have played this server before, like I said. I have played this before a long time ago, but recently I haven't been seeing them on, but it's okay though. It's just because after a while, once you play, you know how it is. Once you play a server for a while, you get everything. It starts to become a little bit boring, but it's something you get used to. And then we all just do stuff. We all just move on. But then eventually, in time, we'll come back to see our friendly server, see our amazing people. Everyone here, it's just amazing. Come back and see everyone here. It still is, truly is. Okay, let's see. So I forgot. Let's see. There was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this has to be a 14 by 14. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this even right? So it's a 14 by 14. 5, 10, 11, 12. So one more each side. One more each side. Oops, I built that wrong. You have to make sure when you're building stuff, you want everything faced the right way. So like with wood in particular, you have to make sure you're standing the right way. Otherwise, it's not coming out right. Let's see. This should be a 14 by 14 now. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 12, 13, 14, which is perfect. Which means I need to go back 14. Which means I'm gonna need some extra dirt. Let's see here. How much dirt do I have? I don't think I have enough dirt, but it's okay though. I will come back and do this. LOL, the struggles of signing in. Yes, I do understand what you mean. When's the first time for you to load FTB? Usually it typically takes a little bit longer to load FTB the first time, but then once you start playing for a while, it kind of loads faster. It truly does. Once you play FTB more and more, it starts to load a lot faster, which really does help you out at the very end. So I need some dirt. It was off by 1, it's not gonna matter because that's not what I'm building, I don't believe. But let me see how much wood I have. Let me see if it's enough. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. I really thought that was enough right there, but I guess I was wrong. I really thought there was enough space right there, but nope. I had to destroy that part too. I'm doing some stuff back, which means I have my chest back, which is interesting to note. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is only 14 to be separate. That's right there. Yo, what is up? Wait, what the heck? And I just not realized I have to look at something. So this person, Archimegas, used to play a server before, like I said. There's been different people. What the? Wait a minute, what? And this is Bedcraft, who just got hacked by some Russians, but still friendly to new peeps. Thank you. Here's a gift for being a fantastic player. $1,000 to add to your account. Thanks. I'm just confused, but okay. 19 in ftb.bedcraft.eu listing we're climbing. Okay then. I just got $1,000 for being an awesome player. And everyone, you all are awesome players. So honestly, if I could share this Minecraft with you, I would. Because you all are just amazing. But I just got $1,000 for doing nothing. Which I'm not going to complain. That's $1,000 for me to either spend or to keep. Which for now I'll keep it because like I said, I only at the very beginning spend money. Because if I don't need to, I don't need to. It's not the best idea to buy stuff at the very beginning. You should only buy stuff when times become harder for you. Let me put it that way. What the heck? Okay, so since I didn't have a full base yet, zombies are coming in, mobs are coming in. So this is what I always have to be careful of because typically I'm the kind of person that just likes to try to build a big base at the beginning rather than build a small base that's constantly rebuilding. I'm the kind of person that just wants to build one big base or so just for it to last a little bit, and then I'll just eventually go back into it and redo everything, which makes it a lot easier in my opinion, but some people it's not. It's okay though. So I don't need it. I'm gonna put everything I don't need back in here. So everything on the floor, of course, because that was all my fault. But let's put everything back in here that I do not need right now. But this is good to note. So just everything, be careful, be patient with Let's Plays. You just gotta be careful. LOL, the struggle to sign in. Why don't you use planks? So right now I am building a wooden mansion right now. And the wooden mansion requires a lot of planks and a lot of wood. Hence the name wooden mansion. So that's why. So I'm getting itchy fingers looking at all this stuff. LOL Junkers, careful out there. Father, hey, what is with my base? Hey Joke, hey Blend. I don't know what's going on right now, but apparently the father was saying something about getting hacked by Russian players. Getting hacked by some Russians. I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about, but apparently something's going on. 3, 4, 5. So like I said, this was a 14x14 base, and this server, like I said before, is operated. I'm not sure if operated is the right word, but the way this server works out, it's all claim block stuff. It's all claim shovels, whatever we call it. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but you want to make sure you have enough space. You have this gold blocks around your base that way no one can steal stuff. Because with the claim blocks, basically, it allows people to, so other players or enemies, whatever, cannot combine, destroy your place, cannot take stuff. But if there's no claim blocks, then you're perfectly allowed to do it, which is what you have to make sure you're. And the more time you play, the more claim blocks you get. At the very beginning, you're not going to have much at all. So you really do got to make sure you have enough of everything. Because otherwise, well, the rule is if it's not claimed, you're allowed to take. If it's claimed, you cannot destroy, you cannot do anything basically. You can get in serious trouble then. But yeah, like I said, I like to start off like a bigger kind of base rather than trying to move on. I like to just build one thing, just keep it this way. The simpler the better, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see here. This is 5. Just gotta make sure I have enough. Where is this stuff at? I don't know. I'm just wondering, did Archie make say hi to me at all by any chance? No, never did. Is he still here, man? I just want to see if Archie is still here. Because I just want to ask him. I just want to ask him if he remembers the name Secret Fun 5. I typically do this a lot with people. I just want to know if they remember the name. Because this is my new account. I just want to see if it's them or not. Just wondering, that's all. Just wondering if he remembers or not. Just curious, you know. Like, are you ever curious, like, whenever you play servers? Are you ever curious whenever people come on? Like, if it's like your long friend from a long time ago, and then people are just there and stuff. It's like, oh, hey, how are you doing, pal? So, you ever, like, feel curious about that kind of stuff at all? Because with me, I'm always curious about that stuff. That's all. I'm just asking. I'm just wondering, y'all. Because with me, I'm always happy to see, like, an older friend. I don't want to say an old friend. Because, I don't know, it's to me kind of messed up saying that way. But it's like, really, you gotta be really careful what you say. Wait, someone's been voting so much I got a second query placement for voting 10 times. Lucky vote 4 diamonds. Lucky vote 1 ultimate solar. And 5% change of gain 4 iridium ingots and all the next votes. 1 service point. So, what ultimate solar panels are for? That's a source of power. When you first begin, I typically begin with like a bat box and some kind of generator. Probably like a, it's not geothermal, but it's like a coal-based. It's just a regular generator where you put coal or something in it just to start you off with a bat box, just to start producing power. And once you go further in the game, the more stuff you get, you can upgrade your power source, you can do all sorts of stuff which helps you out in the long run, which is always good to have. Not gonna lie at all, always good to have. But typically I like to start from a 14x14 base because this begins the part of the wooden mansion. But right now it is nighttime, so I do gotta be careful because it is nighttime right now, so I really do. And sometimes the trees don't always break apart like that. That just happened, I showed you. So you gotta be careful of stuff as time goes on. Because when you first start off, you don't really have anything good. And right now, I am out all in the open right now. So I really do gotta be careful right now because I'm out in the open with zombies coming to my base. Zombies can do all sorts of stuff right now. But it's a-okay though. But, so first thing I like to do, like I said, is start off my base with like this kind of base. Like the regular, just 14x14 base. And then eventually I'll upgrade it probably to a wooden mansion. And then I will move it on to into a castle. What kind of castle let's do? It's a basalt castle for the walls, and then a marble flooring, because to me that looks nice. Basalt and marble do go nice for a castle looking, especially if you have texture packs later on. It really does come out nice. Okay, this person's trying to give away free stuff, but they're not. No free stuff. Let me just say this: no free stuff is rules. What version of Minecraft? Well, I'm not exactly sure what version of Minecraft this is. I think it's the version 1.12, the latest one. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's the latest. They really tried to try to give away free stuff, but that's obviously not allowed at all. Nope, not allowed at all. But this is, I believe, the latest version of it, which is really good to note. But it's just if you download off the FTB launcher or Twitch, it's the only one that's there. It's only FTB Ultimate. So it's not really anything to change around or anything like that. It's just there, that's all. I need to eat some food. Gotta eat me some food, gotta eat me some food, gotta eat me some food. It's always important. Number one rule on here is to make sure you always have food, because if you don't have food, you're gonna end up dying of hunger, and you're just gonna end up dying. I mean, if you're a regular Minecraft player, you would typically know it. If not, then I don't know what you know, I don't know what you do know. It's just number one rule of Minecraft: make sure to always have food. Just always. Otherwise, you will sadly die, especially if you get hurt and you get low in health. Then you won't regenerate. Like I said, portion ups do give me 4 bars of health, or is it 3 or 4? I think it was just 4. I believe it's 4 bars of health for portion ups, or I mean, at least cooked portion ups. The raw ones, I think it's like a bar and a half. I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know everything by heart. But I'm still learning as I go. But it's okay. I mean, that's what everyone does. We all learn as it goes. Oh, the mod says game version 1.4.7 on FTB Ultimate. Yes, that is correct. 1.4.7 on FTB Ultimate. That is correct. He actually had thrown the one he got from Lucky Vote. I have no clue at all what these people are even talking about. Like, seriously. Like, whenever I play this kind of stuff, and you play like an online multiplayer, do you ever get the people that just talk about random stuff, and then you just sit there like, what in the world? It's like, yeah, I have no clue at all either. I'll put some of this stuff down I don't need. Now they got me like a bigger base, which I'm glad of. I'm gonna start getting some resources now. And what I typically like to do is make a second chest for ores, just because it helps me out. The only thing I miss about having FTB Ultimate, I mean, the one thing I miss about Minecraft is when you play Minecraft, you know, you can just get blocks, you can just drag them along the craft table. Here you gotta literally click at each time. You gotta do everything, just click, 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 click. It's what you have to constantly do. Which, I mean, it's okay, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot faster when you just do stuff like this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's a lot faster to build stuff, craft stuff, especially in emergency saves. It's a lot better, but I live with it. It's okay though. It's okay though. It's no problem. Don't want to sound too much like I'm complaining, because I really just do not. I want to make sure I got all the ores. So what I typically do, I like to put all the ores in one. I don't really count dirt, sand, wool, marble, cobblestone. I don't count all this stuff as ores. So ores are like iron ingots, uranium, redstone, diamonds, emeralds. All this stuff is ores. So I count as it. I like to separate them just so I'm a little bit more organized for my sake, because to me organization is everything. The more organized you are, to me the better it is for you, and it will help you out in the long run for being organized. It really will. There is some stuff like you see I'm keeping on me. I like to keep some stuff on me just for in case something were to happen. If I run out of something, I like to keep stuff. Okay, so now the trees have fallen out, which is good. I guess come on, run. The trees are disappearing, the leaves are disappearing, which is good. So I just like to run around, collect stuff, see if there's any saplings, any apples or anything. But right now I don't really need wood right now, so which is good to note. But there's plenty of saplings to see. Usually the more trees you do, of course, the more saplings you get, of course. But later on, the cool part is once you get certain stuff, you can actually automate everything, which automation really does help out so very much. Okay, I want to make sure I don't put any trees way too close to each other. So if you do, you will end up getting like a, you know, like you ever build a tree house? You ever see how big those trees are? That's what will end up happening if you put two trees side by side. Sometimes that can happen, or sometimes if you're just very lucky, it's just like a regular looking tree. I don't know why, but it just does happen like that. Okay, so right now the world is currently like loading its chunks. Something's going on because you see it. You see it out there. It's like you see down below. Just the world is constantly trying to load. Okay, let's fix that. There we go. Just had to teleport home. It's not letting me download the 1.4.7. I just want to do an survival server. I don't know why. I don't know at all why that is. So what's the IP you say? This is IP. ftb.bedcraft.eu is the IP, which is also down in description below. Yep, see, even Cole knew. He said description. He already knew. Okay. So the first thing I like to do, of course, is like I said, it's always about getting power to me. Claim your stuff. If it's not claimed, people are allowed to take it. Like I said, that's the one rule. Okay, so when you click push E, your inventory, whatever your button is, you want to look at stuff. You want to look at recipes. This will help you out. It's a mod version 1.4.7 ftb ultimate, man. ftb ultimate is the mod. Okay, it didn't get cleared. Something's going on. Something right here is going on the server. Something's going on. So what I typically like to do is start off with a bat box and a generator. Those things will help you start making power for now until you get other stuff to help you make power. But otherwise, you use like coal. Coal is one of them. You can use biocoal. You can use geothermal stuff. It depends on what kind of power source you like to do. With me, I typically like to do solar panels. Solar panels are there in the long run. Don't be wrong. It takes a lot longer to get solar panels than other stuff. Other stuff is cheaper, but yeah. But it's a-okay though, it's a-okay. So for batteries and stuff, you need tin. Tin is a little bit more of a problem. There are rubber trees by me, so I have plenty of rubber. Rubber helped me out make some copper cables, which I already have some. There's a cave by, which is good, but I have to get some tin. Tin is gonna be a little bit more tricky. I gotta make sure I stay alive. So if I do have any more coal, which I don't right now, wait, do I? I think I have like 3 pieces left. Yeah, I got 3 pieces left. Which is good to note. I'm just going to turn 8 oak wood into 8 pieces of coal. I might put that up with some sticks. And then I'm going to make those into torches. Torches I'm going to need to see shortly. I'm going to need torches to see. I think I made up too much. Yeah, it's okay though. Having spare stuff is never a bad thing, just saying. Having spare stuff is never a bad thing. So that's what everyone keeps saying. Everyone keeps saying it's not allowing you to download the ftb ultimate. I don't know why that is. It's the strangest thing to me on earth for why you can't do it. Okay, let's see. So my active quests are sticky situation, acquire 1 risen, which I can do easily. I don't really care for doing that right now. I'm not really worried about that right now, but I mean it could be. Heavy armor storage, get an iron chest, which I can do. I have plenty of iron. It's time to mine 1 redstone dust, 1 gold ingot. So yeah, this is like basically your completion kind of way of doing stuff. Like if you ever do a new server, this will kind of like help you out, get started basically. This helps you what you should try to build, because it's the very next thing you could possibly build. It helps you out, that way you know how to progress your stuff, basically is what it helps you out with. It's quests that sometimes you get rewards on, depending on how far you do, how much you do, I guess. I don't exactly know, but it's okay though. So what, I do need some tin. And lucky for me, there is a cave that's close by here. And lucky for me, I didn't actually wait for my, well not really lucky, but you know, I was too busy talking and not even wait for my coal. There we go, some coal. I'm only using 5 pieces today. That's 20 torches, which is good enough. So apparently, like, something is majorly going on here. Like, apparently Russians are hacking us, supposedly. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to accuse them, not at all. But that's what Father is saying on here. The owner of the server is saying we're getting hacked by Russians, apparently. That's just interesting, yeah. Okay, so there's a difference between charcoal and coal. So coal is what you get from doing trees. Sorry, that's charcoal. Coal helps you out later on. with other stuff. Coal is something that's completely different. I mean, some stuff it is the same for the recipes, but using coal and charcoal are some things are different for recipes, which is totally cool. Okay, this led me to a dead end. Where's that ravine at? I gotta mark my waypoint. Like on servers like this, there is a waypoint, so waypoints do help you out find stuff or just locate stuff, which comes in handy a lot. But let's see here. I'm just wondering, all the waypoints get reset? Nope. See, these were all my waypoints from my last time the server was on before it reset. Those are all my waypoints. Lucky for me, there's plenty of ravines close by, which is good to note. But just gotta be careful because I saw a lot of mobs, so I do gotta be careful. But I like to find this kind of place. It's a flatland place, plenty of open space, trees, like kind of like forest. That's my kind of biome. Everyone has their own typical kind of biome, but this is all my kind of biome right here. Plenty of copper, plenty of iron. Right now, I'm just going on an ore hunt. Right now. Oh, someone's been kicked for idling more than 60 minutes. Yeah, on this server, people do get kicked sometimes because they are going AFK, which is away from keyboard for more than a minute, which typically does happen here and there. I don't know why, but it just does, yeah. It's always kind of sad to see. Okay, so I believe that's tin right there. That's more copper. You go in there, could go up there. I got a huge place to explore, which is good to know. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this off with a waypoint named Ravine. So Ravine will help me out. That'll help me find my place, find where I need to go, just so I can mark this off. Now, if I did, like I said, I do have SP points from voting. Right now, I have 2. If I were to upgrade this, I could vote 12 times, get service points, which this would help me out get 2 service points. There's one which is really good to note, but typically what I have to do with 3 service points to set 2 homes, because I can set a home at the ravine, I can set a home at my base, which helps me out go back and forth a lot faster. Having more homes allows you to teleport to places faster, which is a lot better than trying to fly there, walk there, whatever the case may be. So I got some tin copper. Okay then, that's nice to know. Sweet. And sometimes you do quests accidentally. Like we always do this sometimes. You just complete a quest by accident, you don't even know it, which I mean, in my case is really good. It's always good. But right now, that is quartz, which will be good to get. I should probably build over there. I'll build over, why not? That's not gonna hurt me. I don't want to build over with gravel, because if you play Minecraft, you wouldn't know if you place gravel in the air, it's just gonna go down to the ground, which is not typically the best idea, because you don't want to do that and then you step on it and you just fall down. I mean, it's gonna fall no matter what, but I mean, you don't want to place it over your head or something, because then it'll suffocate you depending on where you are. Like if you're in a thin layer of stuff, yeah, you know, everyone knows how it is. Suffocation sucks for Minecraft, it really does. I just place torches everywhere, that way I know where I've been, or so I can see ores faster. I mean, not faster, but you know, better. Because otherwise, like, you don't know at all what kind of ores are lying around. You might think you see something, but obviously you did not. I mean, sometimes it helps you out see things better. In my case, finding ores helps me out see a lot better. I want to make sure I have enough stuff. Okay. Just gonna continue going up here, just getting some iron. Like I said, iron is the main thing you find. Between iron and coal, honestly, it's the main thing you find in caves a lot. Like, especially if you're on the top part of the world, like in the upper part of the world. The further down, of course, you go, the more rare ores you can find. But you know, being kind of close to the top is something I like to typically do because there's not as much mobs. The further down you go, there's gonna be more mobs, so you better have like geared up or something like that, or you just better be good at PvP in general. But yeah. So what quartz helps you out with is build like an enemy system, which I did go to a friend. I showed you in the first episode what an enemy system kind of was. They had like a smaller enemy system basically. Just get some coal, why not get some coal? The enemy system allows you to hold stuff in there rather than having chests, but that all requires power. Power, like I said, is generated through different ways. The way I like to do it is by solar panels, because solar panels help me out. That's what I learned first. I'm still learning other stuff, don't worry, I'm not going to just do one way. Coal, you're so funny, man. Whenever you say coal, I think you're talking about me, and that's hilarious. That's the best thing in the world I've ever heard of saying, man. I'm down a lot of mods too. Okay, man, go ahead, have fun with that. Yeah, my friend Cole, his name is C-O-L-E. So whenever I say Cole, he's thinking I'm talking about him. I'm not. It's okay though. I got you, man. This is aluminum. Aluminum can be used as an alternate version of stuff, which I don't really care for aluminum that much. I really don't care. But with Minecraft, honestly, like I said, you can learn a lot through Minecraft. Other people don't believe it, but the truth is, you can learn a lot through Minecraft. You honestly can. And if you know you can, just prove it to someone. That's all I say, just prove it. But Minecraft to me is really extremely educational, but people don't see it that way, which, I mean, everyone has different opinions, don't get me wrong. No one's opinion is exactly right, but my opinion, just be able to play Minecraft, the stuff you can do in it, the different jobs, different tasks you can complete, is something that I find educational, something I like to play for fun, just when I get downtime, because it's the truth. When I was younger, my cousins would tease me with coal and coal. Man, I feel sorry for me, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not at all, you know I'm not trying to teach you coal, you know that. You know I'm not trying to teach you, but it's like, I understand how you feel about that. People get teased for different kind of stuff. I understand it completely. Okay, where's more tin at? Oh, these are rubies. Rubies are, helps you out make some, not sapphires, let's say sapphires, but nope. Every resource has its own helpful crafting recipe, which you can use for alternate stuff. Like sometimes like rubies, sapphires, those can be used for alternate stuff. Aluminum can be used for alternate recipes. Oh, there's more tin, perfect. But different ingots do different kinds of stuff. Basically, allows you to build different stuff. So the more you have, the better, of course. And these are zoriums, helps you out with blocks, or helps you out with what's it called? For growing crops like over water. I think it was called. No, that's not all it's called. I don't know what it's called. Forget what I said. Just forget about that. I don't know. But different ingots, different stuff allows you to do different things. So right now I have to gather a lot of resources by myself, but later on in the game you can get a quarry which you can bring to the quarry world, which helps you dig to the ground, which when you dig to the ground, oh my gosh, it's so much better, because it actually digs for you, and you just constantly have to replace it. It's the only bad part of that, but it's okay though, because if you have a ender chest connected to a quarry later on in the game, the quarry will dig for you, and the ender chest will bring stuff to your base, that we don't have to dig at all, it'll just bring stuff for you. That's when I was about 6. I played Minecraft Pocket Edition with them all the time. I missed this all the time, so it was 2 years before I got this computer. I understand exactly what you mean. I used to play Pocket Edition all the time, but then ever since I heard about the computer version of it, I was hooked onto the first moment Pocket Edition came out. Not Pocket Edition. The first time I heard about Pocket Edition, I was so hooked to it, and then I started playing the computer version, and I just enjoyed it so much better, just because of everything you could possibly do. I just enjoyed it so much better. Don't really care about resources. Okay. So everything I do not need right now, I'm just gonna put away. Tin, coal. I should have got more coal out of there. Honestly, should have got more coal, because I'm gonna need it. Let's go. So one piece of coal can do basically 8 ingots basically, which helps you out. Let's see. How much did I get? Yeah, I built 2 more furnaces. Why not 2 more furnaces? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But I mean, there's so much stuff. Like, if you're creative, playing Minecraft will help you out a lot. I mean, you can build endless things. Seriously, you can build endless things. 6, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll put that in there. Why not? 8, 16, 24, 32. That's 32. That'd be 40. That's enough in there. 8, 16, 24. 8, 16, 24. I'm just trying to do everything at one time because it's a lot faster. Like this, because if you do one at a time, it's so much slower, and it's not what I enjoy. I don't enjoy going much slower. For now, I'm just gonna put the shovel in there. And by the way, so golden shovels are the key thing of claim blocks. Claim blocks are used with the golden shovel. If your golden shovel breaks, just get a new one. You're all good. You will be all good. Is it father? Is this yes? Okay. So right now I'm going to try to build a bat box, but while I need a bat box, I'm going to need some rubber. Which, like I said, there are rubber trees close by my base, which is always good to have. A lot of my trees have grown, which is really good. And this is called a waypoint. So waypoints help you locate something, find something, which you can always go back to the waypoints and find it. But you can do something called disable or enable waypoint, and it helps you so you see it or don't see it. I typically like to hide it. If I need to find a waypoint, I'll just go back in there. But I like to hide it. So you know, like oak trees, every tree has a kind of way of looking like. These are oak trees. Oak trees have like these lines, patterns and stuff. Those are spruce, great wood, and things like that, I believe. But these are rubber woods. Rubber woods kind of look like rubber. There's 2 different kinds of rubber. This is the one kind of rubber that looks like this, what I have in my hand. and there's which looks like rubber bars when you smelt them, and these are the other kind of rubbers right here. So it looks like a rubber ball basically. I'm sorry, sometimes I just can't say words right. I just can't say them at all. I guess my tongue twists it up sometimes. Like it's just my native of saying it wrong. It's okay though. If I like to go home, I just use /home command, which is something that I set the home for. It just helps me out get here so much faster than trying to spend some time. But yeah, with like I said, different things allow you to do different machines, different resources, different stuff. Just allows you to do different things. But you may have noticed, like in my base, I built the walls, built the doors, but I typically did not build a roof yet. I don't really care if it rains inside my base. I'll worry about that another time. But right now, at the very beginning, I don't care if it rains in here. I really don't. But yeah. Some stuff you might find weird about me, but it's okay though. I'm not gonna care at all. Okay, got plenty of resources now. So let's go to that box. I don't exactly remember the recipes by heart, even though I've been playing for a long time. You're probably thinking, yeah, you really should know the recipes by heart, but no, I don't at all. Let's see. Oh, I need 6. Bounce back with rubber bars, okay. While we're waiting for that, let's look at the, let's look at all the stuff. So basically, like I said, what I like to start off with is a generator, a bat box, and then having cables, because that helps you out start stuff for machines, which will help you progress through the game, get stuff faster, allow you to do different things, like build different things, just allow you to get further on the game. You can do different kind of things, like I keep saying, you can do different things with different machines and stuff. Just helps you out. Okay, so this is what I have to build right here is a generator. Okay. So right now I only have a basic base right now. Trust me, like when I get like a full on base, it's a huge base, it's really cool. But right now I only have like a basic base. Okay, just getting more resources. Like I said, iron and coal. Yeah, iron and coal are the two most, I wouldn't say abundant resources, I don't know. Or this is the two resources you would find the most out of anything. But copper and tin, that's a little bit harder to find. But the different resources have different strengths of trying to find stuff. While others are a lot harder to find stuff. That's okay though. I don't have enough for one. I was trying to build something else. Look at me, I'm trying to build something else over here. Let's go. Bat box. It requires one. So bat box requires 1 copper cable, 5 planks, and 3 batteries. Whoa, sorry, batteries. You have to make sure you type in batteries. Because some stuff you can't click on. Some stuff you have to find individually. Which the only thing I forgot about is when you build batteries, you have to have redstone. Oh yeah, great. Which, I mean, I could typically go to the shop right now and just do it that way, but I'm not a cheater right now. I don't at all feel like cheating right now at all. I'm just gonna put this stuff right here just so I know where this is at. This is gonna be the fun part right here. This is truly gonna be the fun part. Just going back down to that waypoint, well, not really waypoint, whatever, but going back down to the ravine and just trying to find redstone, because that's close to the very, very bottom. But you know, close to the very bottom is what? That is right. Stuff like mobs and stuff. That's gonna be so much fun. But luckily with redstone, you can get redstone with an iron pick, so that's good to know. I mean, I could probably just dig straight down, but then if I dig straight down, I could possibly get a chance of falling lava, which lava would kill me instantly, would like burn me. Well, not really instantly, but you know, you burn it up over time, just get sudden death by lava. You try to go swimming in pools, what they say. And the what? Seriously, I don't understand right now at all what's going on with the server. I just truly don't. And this is a beehive right there. That's called a beehive. Well, obviously you know what a beehive is in real life, but with bees, like you can even breed bees on here. I can't say that word. Breeding bees helps you out get different resources, can help you out produce stuff, which is always helpful. I should probably put that right here. Let's see. I'm just gonna put the ravine. I'm just gonna either delete. I mean, I could always just edit it, but to me it's easier just to delete the ravine waypoint. I'll just set the new waypoint right there. That way I know where the entrance is actually at. Because otherwise, I just got confused by it, and I'll just disable it. I need like a command just to turn on and turn off certain kind of ravines. That would be pretty cool, but sadly there's not. Okay, so what I need for bat box now, and for generators and stuff, well, not really generator, I don't think generator needs it. The generator needs it, I don't think so. But I need redstone. Redstone is something that is key to building the generator, help you produce a lot of stuff. A lot of in-game stuff is what you're gonna need is for redstone. But redstone is closer to the bottom of caves and stuff, which means I gotta dig down, a lot down, or if I can just find a way down, that'll be even better. But right now, you see, I am worried about getting redstone, but if I find any resources along the way, I typically like to get them, because if I don't get them, I will either forget or I just won't go back for them or something. And this is not always a good thing. I mean, if you have plenty of resources, like if you know you don't need it that much right now, then sometimes it's okay to forget about them, but otherwise, I just like to grab them as I go. Just grab them now, that way I will not forget at all. Okay, see, coal, not coal. This is iron, that's coal right there. Coal, like I said, coal is something that's really good to have, because then with coal and wood or sticks, whatever, you get wood, make them into plates, make them into sticks, coal and sticks, make torches, which helps you light up the way so you know where you've gone or just the way you go somewhere. It just helps you out so much. But yeah, and my iron pick ran out, and I did not bring any more coal. Okay, so whenever you go mining places, whatever you do, you should always be careful. Make sure you have enough resources or something like typically what some people like to do, they like to bring the what's it called? They like to bring a crafting table and resources they need with them. But with me, I don't typically do that. I really should, but it's okay though. So because I need a new iron pick, which I was now like in the middle of it, and then possibly now I could forget of where that was at, which will not be good. But if you like I feel like a lot of people like to bring extra resources with you. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing at all wrong with that. It helps you out so very much. Truly does. Okay. This was the way down. But let's go back, get me some more of my resources I needed. I was getting iron, I believe. What's that? Yeah, I was getting iron. That's okay though. Like I said, now I might not know the way, and then I just forget about the resources, which, like I said, it's not always the best thing to do. So if you bring backup stuff, I applaud you for being prepared when doing stuff. I'm telling you right now, I applaud you so very much. Okay, let's go. Just keep building up. Just keep building. Okay. Like I said, now I want to head down because I want to go towards redstone, which means I gotta go down. And if you look on the right, upper right hand side, I'm not sure if you can see the numbers, but those are your coordinates, which will help you out. It gives like a mini kind of map, which really truly does help you out. Okay. I want to make sure this time I don't spend too much time getting resources. I want to get other stuff other than just iron, tin stuff, you know. I mean, it's not ever a bad thing just to get a lot of resources at one time. Just want to make sure your durability is always good. You start off with a pick. Later on, when you start getting power, you can start getting this drill. And the drill, instead of using just resources, the drill never breaks. If you have pickaxes or stuff like that, those break. But later on in the game, when you start getting power, you can start getting some stuff which does not break at all, which always comes in handy. Always does, 100%. Always does. Okay. I want to go down. I don't want to just keep where I'm going up. Typically, redstone is closer to the bottom. Okay. These are shards. Okay. So shards help you out build other kind of blocks. That could have been dangerous. I could have fallen. And if you look at this right here, you're probably thinking, "Oh man, you just found diamonds." Sometimes, nope. That's just a trick in the eye. That was silver right there. That's silver. Now this is what I came here to find. Just gotta check my perspective. This is redstone stuff. This is redstone. I'm just gonna put it on here. Redstone / valuables. And I know I spelled valuables wrong, but I gotta fix that. You have to be careful where you stop at a lot of times, because there could be mobs that's coming over here to kill me while I'm typing and stuff, and you wouldn't even know it, because especially with my sound off. When I typically live stream, I like to keep my sound off because I like to get the in-game music in, but that's kind of dangerous being in a mine shaft, because a zombie, a creeper, or something could just come up out of nowhere and kill me, and now I have no clue at all. Okay, see, there's a lot of lava here. There's a lot of lava, which is really dangerous, which is somewhere I should not be at right now. I'm gonna need more torches shortly, so I might as well make those right now. That's something I'm not worried about right now for resources wise. But if you look down here, there are a lot of resources, which is always good to note. Because like I said, the further down you go, the more resources there are, but usually there's always a lot more mobs. Maybe this might be on easy for difficulty right now, I'm not exactly sure why. But right now, there's not much mobs, which I do not all want to chase that. Because I could just be in the right spot, there's like no spawners close by, which would be good to note. But it's also kind of like lit up in a way. It's not exactly just dark and scary, which is good. Other places it could be. I just try to see if I can find some redstone. From 26 redstone, don't get me wrong, that's enough. But if I can get more resources at one time, I would rather do that than just constantly come back down every 5 or so minutes just to get resources. Put some cobble there. Let's see. What's around here? More tin. Okay. So what's typically close at the bottom is redstone and lapis. Redstone and lapis will help you build other stuff, which is like key important stuff. But lapis you don't really need till later on in the game. Oh, so like I said, with my sound off, mobs can appear, and then I could have been dead. I could have died by that. I could have just died by that. Could have just died because I was not all being careful. Like I said, this is gravel. Gravel does fall to the ground. That could have suffocated me. I would have no clue. It's gold. Gold is good. See some gold. Gold is a little bit harder to find typically. Typically, gold is in a way like how my diamonds. It's kind of a little bit rare to find. It's not totally rare, but it's like it's a lot harder to find than other stuff, of course. I want to say as close as I can to the ground. I mean, typically, gold is not hard at all to find. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay. Gold is not quite as hard to find, but I really should turn up my sounds early. And yes, everyone, I just found me some diamonds. But usually, redstone is close by lava, typically. If you are just in the bottom of a general area, just in the bottom. Let me just go ahead and get this diamond. I found my first diamond, everyone. I found my first diamond. I feel GG for that. Not really GG, even a good game, but you know. I just feel really happy to say I found my first diamond. And if I died, I would feel really sad. Really would. Because right now I'm going to have leather armor on. This creeper's gonna explode, which means I can be dead meat if I don't kill it. Kill it, there we go. Enemy storage is fun. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Wait, was that lapis? I saw some lapis. Felt like I was just seeing things. I don't know. No, there's rubies I found. That was rubies. I thought I found lapis. Nope, there was lapis right here. Okay, I thought I saw lapis. But yeah, a lot of stuff sometimes is too close to lava. You want to be careful of stuff. Because without the right tools, right gear, you're dead easily. Okay. I have 49 redstone, which is good to know. I'm like this. You see, it's like this. It's like a huge ravine right down here, which is good because there's plenty of ores, plenty of stuff close by, plenty of stuff to grab, which is gonna take me a lot longer to destroy. I mean, not destroy, but you know, produce a lot of materials. So it's a lot right now to smelt, both other machines, other tools. I can smelt things a lot faster in this lava up there, so I don't want to go up there and fuse the altar stuff right now. Okay, so like you notice how my inventory right now is getting full, right? Well, having this canvas bag with you, no matter how many times you open or close it, stuff that's not getting destroyed. It will never empty out stuff. Usually, it would never empty out stuff. So I typically like to put my ores in here while I keep everything else with me. I typically keep my ores in there. It helps me keep it quite handy. That's only for the ores I don't use. Now, if I have stuff like coal or charcoal, I like to keep that with me because I will use that a lot for torches. It just helps me light up the world, you know? Just light up the world and whatnot. Okay. I do have plenty of resources. I should honestly head back to the base just so I can build some stuff and leave some more coal, because the more resources you do have, the more ores you have, I should say, and if they are smeltable, you want coal at the very beginning because you don't have anything to smelt it with. But later on, like I said, with power, it helps you out so very much because you can use so much more, which helps you out a lot, which I keep saying a lot. I know I do, but this is the truth though. With power comes great responsibility, you know that. Come on now. But it just helps you out so very much. Okay, more rubies. I mean, anything I think right now, I found a lot of iron, which is always good to have, because iron will help you out so much. Rubies are a little bit valuable, don't get me wrong, but there's like a lot of rubies right here. Wow, like, I think that's like the most rubies I've ever seen at one time. I don't know. Other rubies are easy to find, other rubies are not. I don't know. And there's a skeleton. Hey, skeleton. How are you doing, huh? You just want to shoot me? Why not? Just shoot me. Spam clicking. Yep. Sometimes spam clicking does work, sometimes spam clicking does not work at all. But in that case, it did work. So that's a good thing. Okay, though. That's okay. Coal. It's right there. Some more iron. There's always a lot of iron, I'm telling you. Iron is typically the easiest thing to find, which is always a good thing. There's obsidian right there. If you look right there, there's obsidian just because the water and lava came in contact in a certain way. So there is obsidian right there, and there's lava, more lava right there. Yeah, kind of like trap myself in a way, I think. I'm not sure. Did I trap myself? No, I didn't really trap myself. Okay. Let's see if there's some more redstone close by before I leave. Let's see if there's a couple more pieces of redstone I could possibly get before I leave. Let's just check. Yep, there's more redstone right quite there. Just let me grab this amount of redstone and I will leave and head back to the base to start doing some things, start making some things, which is good. Okay. So what's going on? Not sure if that was meant for health and organization. I don't know at all what these people are talking about. They're just talking about the most random stuff in the world, but it's okay though. Okay. So let me see, I can put this in there, put this in there, put this in there, put this in there. I don't really care for gunpowder right now, bones. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna keep the coal, man, before keep the coal. Put the rock flash away, put the bow away, put the gravel, marble away, arrows away, put the cobblestone away. Well, this stuff I can pull back out here, because these are all the resources and stuff, a lot of ores, which will come in handy, truly, truly will. Lapis, diamond, ruby, sapphires. This was the ores I had sponsored earlier, which was good. I need to get more rubber bars on it. Rubber bars is something else I need to keep checking on. Let's see here. Since now I got a lot more coal, which is good, I can start smelting more stuff. So, like I said, each coal helps you out to smelt 8 things at one time. So I have to make sure I have plenty of coal for different things. So 8, 16, 24, 40, sorry. 8, 16, 24, 48, 32, 40, 48. That'll be all but 1 iron ingot, which does quite suck. So I'm just gonna put one more wood right there for a moment there. Put 1 more wood, and then put the rest of this coal here, that way we can smelt the whole thing of iron. But right now, the iron only produces 1 ingot. Later on, once you get a macerator, or a grinder I should say, you can get either one of those two. And it makes 1 ore into 2 ingots, which helps you out so very much. It will, that way you can get double the amount with 1 ore, because it just saves a lot of time. We can do other stuff. Let's see here. That should be enough, I hope. Don't really know right now. Don't really know at all. So let's see. 8, 16, 24. There's 3 in there. 8, 16. So there's 2 coal in there. That's 10. Oops, wrong thing. So that's 2. Yeah, I like to have 4 furnaces, or the more furnaces you have, the more items you can smelt. So the more things you can smelt, the better it is for you. Silver ore, I don't really care for smelt right now. But everything else, yeah, that's good. So now that I can make 3 batteries, or should be able to make 3 batteries, let's say 3. Let's make these batteries, y'all. Let's make these batteries. Just mess up when I'm talking. Wait, see, I did something wrong. So iron, tin, sorry, redstone, tin. I had this all mixed up here. I had that all mixed up. Okay, let's go back to the bat box now. I want to start making stuff for power. I would love to start making stuff for power if I could. If I can't, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain. So it's 1 there. No, is that right? I'm sorry, I still don't remember the recipes from the back of my head, which is not good. Okay, so what I typically like to do, I like to put the chest on one side, and then I like to put power stuff on the other side. Which I gotta remember how this goes. Because the generator is gonna be right there. Which, this dot is like the output basically. The dot is the output, is what this is. The dot is the output. Okay, so generator, if a generator right now next is the next part of it. Okay. So I'm just gonna let all these ingots smelt. I'm gonna end this episode right here while I just complete some more quests, which is always good to note. But I'm gonna end this season, this episode right here, because I'm gonna save the next episode for just getting power and stuff. So I will see you all wonderful and glorious people next time. I really hope you all did enjoy this. If you did, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe if you're brand new. I don't know what just happened. Please say congrats daily, okay. But subscribe if you're brand new, go turn notifications on. I will do some more download maps later on, some more challenges, some more mini games. So if you want to see some of that stuff, let me know which one we play. Just give me some feedback, just tell me which one we play, which one you want me to see, and I will look into it, of course. Follow me on Twitter if you want for Legends announcements, and follow me up, just join us for Discord if you want to talk or whatnot. I will see you all glorious, wonderful people next time. Goodbye.